Creating a procurement plan in the system is one of the most important and complicated tasks of the borrower. Are you ready? In Step Home page, click the drop-down button next to the project you want to work with to see the agency name. Then click the corresponding plan icon. You will be directed to the procurement plan page of that agency.
There are 3 options to create an activity in the procurement plan: Add new activity, Copy activity, or Upload new activities from Excel file. Now we will go through these one by one.
Add new activity. On the procurement plan page, click Add new activity. The information required for the new activity are grouped into 4 sections: Key details, Related information, Additional details, and Roadmap. The Check Entries menu on the right informs you of the completeness status for each section. When all the required information is filled in, the red exclamation mark turns into a green tick. Inside each section, fields marked with an asterisk are mandatory. In the Key Details section, you need to select the following: Procurement category. Select either Consultant Services, Goods, Non-Consulting Services, or Works. Procurement method. Select the applicable method for the activity. Depending on the selected procurement method, you will see different options for market approach and evaluation options. Select the applicable ones for your activity.
The table on screen tells you the market approach and evaluation options, across the screen on the x-axis, accepted for each of the procurement methods, on the y-axis, used for goods, works and non-consulting services activities. You should note that not all combinations are possible. If the option is crossed out for a method, you will not be able to select it in the system. For example, for method of request for bids, direct approach and initial selection are not displayed on step for selection. Similarly, this table shows approved selection methods, on the y-axis, and market approach options, and the x-axis, for consultant services activity. You should refer to the bank's procurement regulations for IPF borrowers to get more details. The link to the regulations is available on Step. In Step homepage, click the reference icon on the top bar. You will see the link Procurement Policies and Procedures under the tab Related Information. Click the link to go to Procurement for Projects and Programs page. On this page, you see the link for opening procurement regulations.
Information in Key Details section. Procurement method and options, is used for calculating the roadmap steps, and these are based on the method, market approach and evaluation options chosen. The user cannot proceed with activity creation without entering mandatory data in this section. Now I create a works activity, method, request for bids, market approach, open, international, procurement process, single stage 1 envelope. Once completed, click Continue to go to the next section.
Now you are in Related Information. This section requires you to enter the reference number by one of 2 options. Click Generate, then the system automatically generates a reference number for the activity, or you can manually add the reference number in the box. Once you have entered the activity reference number, you can save the activity without completing the remaining mandatory fields. The activity will be saved in the procurement plan page with status of incomplete, and you can come back to it and finish the data entry later. You can use check entries to check which items have not been completed. Enter total estimated amount for the activities funded by all sources and displayed in USD. Enter percentage of bank's financing for the activity. Select review type. If the activity is subject to retroactive financing, tick the box. Otherwise, you may leave this blank. Type the activity description with a maximum of 255 characters. Type any comments if appropriate with a maximum of 255 characters. Click Continue to move to next section. A confirmation details saved successfully is displayed. Click OK to close it.
In Additional Details section, select the components to which the activity is mapped and corresponding percentage. Total percentage shall be 100%. Select loan, credit numbers to which the activity is mapped and corresponding percentage. Total percentage shall be 100%. If project has only one number, the loan, credit number and its percentage, 100%, are populated automatically.
Now you have to select the UNSPSC code for the activity. The UNSPSC stands for the United Nations Standard Products and Service Code. It is an open standard taxonomy system of products and services. UNSPSC codes are designed in a hierarchical 4-level tree structure, including segment, family, class, and commodity. For most purposes, the 3 first levels will be sufficient, and you will be able to specify the nature of what is being procured. Only goods activities require all 4 levels to be entered. You can download the list of UNSPSC codes in Excel file for your easy of reference. In Step Home page, click Reference icon on the top bar. Move to Related Information tab. And select the list of UNSPSC codes for download.
In Activity page, click Add under Procurement Classification to select UNSPSC code for the activity. You can search for the code either using text or the number. Select Search by Title and type keywords in search box. Select the relevant code. Then click Add to validate your selection. You can also select Search by Code and type the code number. Then click Search icon and select the code. Step also provides a third option to allow you to search for the code, that is Select Frequently Used. When you use this option, a list of the last 25 codes previously used by the agency under this project will be highlighted. Click Next to move to the next frequently used one and select the correct code. Select the code that reflects the nature of the activity you are procuring. You can select as many codes as needed to describe the procurement. You can delete the selected code by clicking the Delete icon at the end of the row. Click Add under the Location tab to select the locations where the activity is to be implemented. This can be added using Project Location, George Location Database, or Geographic Coordinates. Let's try with Project Location. Click the drop-down menu. You will see that all the project locations mentioned in the pad are displayed for your selection. Click Add to select. If you want to search from George Location Database, select the country first. Then type the name of location and select. You can also create the location by using option 3, Geographic Coordinates, then complete the latitude, longitude and a description for the location. Click Add to validate your selection. Click Trash icon to delete irrelevant location. Click Continue to move to the final section. A confirmation detailed saved successfully is displayed. Click OK to close it.
This is implementation roadmap for the works activity to be procured under RFB, Open International, Single Stage 1 envelope as you have selected in the Key Details section. You have to select the planned date for each step. The planned date must be later than today at the time of creation. For prior review, it is the date when you expect to receive no objection from the bank, for example for bidding documents and bid evaluation report, or planned implementation date, for example for bid opening and contract signing. For post-review, it is the date when you expect to get approval from borrowers' authorities or planned implementation date. When the first date is selected, the dates for following steps are populated automatically. You can make changes by reselecting the date or modify the duration. Whenever date for one step is changed, the next dates will dynamically repopulated. Click Continue to finish your task. You will be redirected to the Procurement Plan page.
As you see, we have successfully created a new works activity to be procured under RFB, Open International, Single Stage 1 envelope and subject to the bank's prior review as displayed in the Procurement Plan page. The activity has an activity status of new and process status of not submitted. As we have not chosen any special evaluation options, buffer, negotiations or rated criteria, the evaluation will be based on lowest evaluated cost. Now let's try to create a new activity by copying from an existing one in the procurement plan.
On an existing activity, click Copy Activity icon at the end of the row. You will be taken to the Create Activity page. Most of information of the existing activity is retained, but you can make changes if needed. You need to add new activity reference number, estimated amount, and description, and complete the roadmap. If you don't make changes in key details sections, the durations among procurement steps of the existing activity are retained.
Now let's see how to upload new activities from an Excel file. To do so, you need to use the template designed by the bank and complete all the information in a proper manner. You should refer to this table to pick up the correct information. You must use the code assigned for the respective data to be used. For example, I will enter information for a consultant services activity. As shown in the table, procurement category code for consultant services is CS, and procurement method code for quality and cost-based selection is QCBS. The review type code is POST. In the template, I type activity description and reference number. Type CS in procurement category column. And type QCBS in procurement method. Enter estimated amount and bank financed percentage. In review type column, type POST. Enter the planned start date for the first procurement step in the roadmap. You can enter a date before today at the time of creating. Continue with any next activities if needed and save the file.
Now, how to upload them to the procurement plan page. In the procurement plan page, select Upload New Activities from Excel file. You will be redirected to the Upload Activities page. Click from your computer to select the file. Then click Open. Click back to return to the procurement plan page. In this page, you will see a notice Excel upload in progress. Click Reload this page icon on the standard bar until you receive the notice Excel upload has been successful. Click here to validate the uploaded data. If the data for an activity in the template is correct, the activity is marked as verified in the upload status. Otherwise, it is marked as error. Move cursor to the red icon to view the details of error. It informs that the procurement method filled in the table is invalid. As shown in the table, the method code for individual consultant is INDV, not IC. You have two options, either add verified records to plan or cancel Excel upload. If you select the former, only verified records are added to the procurement plan. You can cancel Excel upload, correct the data in the template, the re-upload for a second time.
In the procurement plan page, newly added activities are marked as incomplete, which requires you to complete all the missing information. Click the activity reference number to go inside and review the data. Click Edit icon next to each section to enter any missing data. I click the Key Details section first. Then select the market approach for the activity. Since it is a consultant services activity, you can select the contract type to be applied for it, including lump sum and time-based. The related information section is completed, however, you can update if necessary. Click Continue to save data. You receive a message: old procurement steps will be replaced. Do you want to continue? Click OK to confirm. Complete all missing information in other sections. You can select the next section you want to work with on the Check Entries menu. In Roadmap, as you see, the activity starts from the date before today. Update and click Continue to go back to Procurement Plan page.
Congratulations! You have created a complete procurement plan with all new activities having a status of not submitted. That means it is ready for sending to the bank.